Hi, beautiful being. Any form of therapy or looking at your personal story just digs you deeper into the illusion. It takes you further away from freedom and what you really are right now. So instead of trying to understand why you have these painful feelings, maybe they can just turn up anytime you're at work, you're walking in the park, you're at home watching TV, and this hurt feeling comes in, or this feeling of anger, frustration, of fear, guilt, the whole gamut of emotions, particularly something which is very familiar to you. It can come in, and at this point we can try to avoid it in all kinds of ways. We can maybe just go and have a cup of tea, or have a cigarette, or have a joint, have some chocolate. We can, if we think we're a little bit more evolved, we can go to therapy and talk about it. But as I say, all of this stuff, it just takes us further away from now, further away from here where we're really meant to be. So what do we do then with these feelings, which of course they can be very distressing. I'm not denying that in any way. But the way that we deal with them, and the way that they want to be dealt with, is simply when we feel them, instead of focusing on them, because whatever we focus upon just gets stronger, because the awareness that we are is the true power of the universe, we just open our awareness up to encompass and embrace what's happening right now. The information that's coming through our eyes, through our ears, through our skin, the feeling on the inside of the body. And we let go of any particular experience and just open up into the whole experience, what I call innocence, before our rational mind separates out this holistic sensory experience into sight, sound, touch, taste, smell. It's not that at all. That's just like the sort of death cult mind way of understanding our lives. It's not the actual experience of life right now. Life right now is just this holistic, deeply immersive sensory experience. That's it. And so whenever we feel a painful emotion, that's a cue for us. It's like, oh, I've been drifting off a bit, I haven't been present, I haven't been doing my job, which is holding the space as the point of awareness that I am in the mind of God, and enjoying and just like, being the kind of the king or the queen of my experience. So yeah, little emotions can creep in, thoughts can creep in, and we don't want to make a big deal of them, because if we do, then we just become like most other people, and we're in this shared silly kind of matrix external world idea, which is just a load of old crap. It completely is. It's just a boring old story, a B movie. I don't know why anybody is interested in it anymore. It's just so boring and done to death, and it's the same shit, different day. So if you've had enough of it, just remember that your emotions, those bothersome emotions and thoughts that you were doing everything you could to run away from, that's like the warning light on the dashboard that's telling you, you're drifting off a bit. You're not holding the space. You're not being the formless, impersonal awareness that you actually are. And you're starting to think that you are someone with a past and a future. No, you're not. You have what we could call the avatar of your body, sure. And you should take care of your body, absolutely. Be absolutely embodied, be here right now. And in that way, then your body, which isn't separate in any way from the fullness of life, is able to navigate its way through in the most awesome, amazing and special and magical way, and does it all by itself, just by you holding the space for it, by you being here right now. Okay, so next time you have this limiting thoughts, limiting emotions, thank you. thank you life, I was drifting off a bit, it's my cue to come back. And you can actually, sometimes it's useful to sort of have a sense that that part of you which is represented in that old emotion that goes all the way back as long as you can remember, like maybe a part of the inner child, the real you, your real innocence on the inside, before it just got indoctrinated into the death cult silly world. So it's like you're allowing that, but you're feeling that part of you as you're aware of what's seen and heard and felt and maybe tasted and smelt too. So it's like you're allowing that part of you to experience this present experience, letting the light in, letting the sound in, letting the sensation in. You're effectively telling that part of yourself, I love you, you're cool, man, you're all right. Whereas in the past it was like, what's wrong with you? You know, I'm going to have to understand this part of myself that's screwed up. Oh my goodness. Why would you want to do that? You just dig yourself deeper into pain and suffering every time you do that. And of course there's loads of therapists making loads of money and all of this stuff, and all of them, Freud, Jung, all of those people, all of the great psychoanalysts, psychotherapists, if they're working on a story and if they think that they're part of the story, then it doesn't matter how high an IQ they have, but no, man, they're just in the matrix, okay? They're just in illusion, they're in the dream world. So come back, bang, here, right now, and be grateful for those limiting emotions, be grateful for those limiting thoughts, because every time they're challenging you, they're testing you, they're saying, come on, come back into this present experience, be the king of yourself, be the queen of yourself, be the king or queen of your life. Okay, love you. So please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment, tell me how you're doing.